Hello everyone, the Claus here, and today guys I'm going to make a video about my own advent calendar. In fact it's going to be the last video about this advent calendar and this Matoran and their hobbies and occupations and jobs and works. And well, today I'm recording this video with my camera, so that's why the video or the sound might be a little different than usual. But that said, let's begin because I have just 14 minutes to show you every Matoran I have made, so well, let's go. So every time I will I will tell you where the frame comes from, who made the frame and what's the job of the Matoran. So first we have Borga, which was my first Matoran. So this guy can light up fires with simply a rock and a little knife, and the frame was made by me. Then we have Voscus, which is a mushrooms hunter, if I can say so. So it comes with 2 mushrooms and a bag which can be which is fully functionable, and the frame was made by me. Then you have this fisherman, which does not use a fishing rod, but more like a spear and also a fishing net to catch his fishes, and the frame was made by Shadow. Then this Matoran, which is a blacksmith, the frame was made by me, so it comes with his anvil and other stuff to make his works. So excuse me if I lack of vocabulary, but I have to be fast. So then we got our Sculptor, which was made by me, the frame was made by me once again, and his little statue on the back right there, so he's got his little different tools, little hammers and stuff like that. Then we have this girl, which uses a frame made by Shadow, and she repairs and made fish net, but more importantly, she has a big hammock, as you can see on the back. Then we have this Matoran called Argon, which is made on a frame made by Shadow, and this one is more like an adventurer which walks during long time in the snow and in the mountains and stuff like that. Then we have this guy, which is on a frame made by Chasserie right there. So he is a poker player, which is a sport in my universe. So he comes with some goals right there and the disc on his back. There we go. Next we have this girl, which is made on a frame made by Chaos, and she comes with a Y, which frame was made by Shadow, so no credits for me, and she comes with this part to put her Y in there. Then we have our some wood cutter, if I can say so, which works with a little saw right there, as you can see, and some axe, and the frame was made by me. And then we have our hobbyist, which has some air-seat controlled vehicles, and the frame was made by Pirouk, and she has some boats, some cars, and a big remote control, which she has customized herself. Then we have our warrior from the past, which uses a frame made by me right there. So he has a big catapult, which is fully functionable once again, so maybe one of the biggest vehicles from my advent calendar. Then we have our priest, which uses a frame made by me once again with his big book and a talisman and stuff like that, and also the emblem insignia of his religion, which is supposed to represent the sun mounted on a rock. Then we have our first special video with more than 1 Matoran, because this time we have 3 Matoran made on a frame created by Biomaster right there. So these are players of Kajil, which is a sport derived from Pokerway. So they got their goals, their teams, and so the Pokerway disc and this part were made by Shadow, if you want to know. Then we have our guy which practices the use of bows, so he got different bows. The frame was made by Golden Vest, but is really inspired by the promo set from 2006. So different bows right there, targets, one with some flames. Then we move on to our underground worker, which frame was made by me. So he got some hammers, some detonators, explosives, a little cart right there, some big drill which is really functionable, and a little piece of landscape from the caverns. Then we have this Matoran, which uses a frame made by Biomata 135 right there. So she's an astronaut, obviously she has a big telescope, as you can see right there, black shark board, excuse me guys, and some little planets right there. Then we have our Archimis, which I guess has the biggest and the largest number of objects. So yes, the frame was made by Mawek, and well, he got some formula books, potions, weird liquid, half dead Y and stuff like that. So with some weird universe. And he also comes with a cold one, which is on fire, so to make some potions, and the Y skeleton right here. We move on to Enya, which frame was made by me. So she's on a skate, and also she can well, practice surf right there because she has a surf, and she comes with some objects from the city landscape, so like a bench, yes, or some and I don't have the word for that. Sorry, I actually forget the name for this part. Bench. And yeah, well, I'm going to just move on, guys, because I have 8 minutes remaining, so still many Matarans to come. So then we have another Mataran which uses one of my frame, and this one is like an engineer, or like kind of like a geek which works in his garage. So he has a table and he makes some ship, some computer chips. He has a computer right there, by the way, some other objects in this crate, and some big discs and stuff like that, and well, here you go. Then we move on to a frame made by Piruk. So this one is a well, mechanic which works, as you can see, on some big vehicles, so with the wheels, a part of the frame, and wheel and stuff like that. So he has there's different parts, toolbox, a part to pump up the tires and stuff like that. Next Mataran, once again made by Piruk. Well, the frame was made by Piruk, but the Mataran itself was made by me. So this one is a chronicler adventurer, and he has many objects in his back. We move on to, excuse me, guys. The third Mataran which uses a Piruk frame, and this one is a painter or an artist, and so while he has his canvas on the back, he also has some parts to hold them, other brushes on the back and stuff like that. Then we will move on to our second special Mataran group. So this one is a band which was made for the day of Christmas, so the 24th of December. So we have our guy with his drums, then we have the percussions right there, our keyboard guy right here, even if it's not really a keyboard, but well, kind of like a piano. Then our double bass player, flute, and then some other string instrument right there. Here you go. And then you thought it was finished, but no, because I came back with my extended edition of this advanced calendar, and the first Mataran in this extended edition was our shaman right there on a frame made by Piruk. And yes, the frame for the band was made by Shadow, by the way. So the frame was made by Piruk on this one, so well, quite a mysterious character. Then the frame on this warrior from the future was made by Biomaster, so she has some type of machine gun, and also a big vehicle which fires tons of missiles, and some type of bunker. Then we move on with this guy which is made on a frame by Shadow. So this guy is busy with his grocery store, so which sells fruits, vegetables, fishes and stuff like that. And this Mataran is the first one to be a part of a village. So here are the second ones. So we got two Matarans. So this Mataran was made by was made on a frame made by me, and this one was made on a frame made by Arcana Exe, even if Arcana used the same frame as the Mataran Piruk. So well, nothing really original right there, but still. So we have his little stand and his object to make some speeches, and a statue of a past tower of his village, kind of like the key of his village that he's holding as scepter, if I can say so. Excuse me, guys, I have to rest my hand. So yes, the frame made by me, made by Arcana Exe. This frame was made then by me. So this is the second guy which makes some sports. So he has a hang glider and some roller skates. It also comes with a bench, different ones this time, and some parts with some plants right there. So once again, fully functionable. You can build and disassemble the hang glider really easily. Then we have once again two Matarans. So this frame was made by excuse me, guys, I was resting my arm and This little guy just fell. So I'm going to, yes, here we go. So this frame was made by Piruk and this one was made by me. So she's kind of like, well, she uses a wiggler to make the clothes and sheets of the village dry. So well, here's the wiggler and here is the clotheslines in the back with some barrels. And this guy is another fisherman, but this time, unlike the first one, he uses a fishing rod, which works perfectly, some strange fish, and his little basket where he can put some objects. And oh, this guy just don't want to be held. Here we go. And finally, for the last day of December, I made 4 Matoran. So we have these 2 guys, so the frame are made by me here. So these 2 guys which are, well, kind of, which takes part in some type of a big explosions. And well, these ones also are taking the explosion and find themselves in space with their spacesuits. So I'm not going to tell all the story because it will be too complex and I have 3 minutes left, so I have to hurry up. But here you go. Our 2 Matoran, Defian and Akene. And so that said, I think that's all for this, guys. So I'm going to do a last, show you the Matoran once again, really quickly. So once again, thank you all of you for your comments and your views. I really have enjoyed this, seriously, that you liked and enjoyed my own advent calendar. So tell me which Matoran you prefer, which was the best or the ones you prefer in all this advent calendar. I will be happy to know them. And all apart from that, if you still have some questions or other, feel free to ask them. Once again, I like to read your comments and well, if it is interesting comments, by the way, because if it's just useless, don't take the time to post. It's not necessary. But if it's useful comments, well, feel free to post, and I will happily read them and answer them as usual. And well, here's the 3rd line of Matoran. So once again, all the Matoran have their personal videos, so feel free to watch them if you have missed some of them. And finally, the last line, right there. Here you go. And I think that's all, guys. So hope you enjoy all these videos from my own advent calendar. Hope you enjoy this final video, this final group video. Questions, comments, feel free to post them as usual. And that said, well, first let me wish you an happy new year. So well, 2012, guys. It's here, so happy new year to all of you. I wish you the best for the years to come, excuse me. And that said, well, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. And see you later for another video review. Bye bye!